Good evening and welcome back to Dining with the Bishop. This evening we have some food that we're going to prepare. I was thinking about, because it's the weekend, and things that will taste better the next day. And everyone knows how certain things that you cook, they taste great the same day. But that next day, wow, you're just like, what in the world happened to this food? So tonight we're going to do a chuck roast with roasted garlic mashed potatoes and braised cabbage. We're going to start off with our mise en place. Mise en place. Mise en place basically is having everything in order. And I've noticed that a lot of my colleagues, my chef friends, they've noticed that the mise en place have been straight, because when you're doing certain things, when you're in the kitchen, you want to make sure that you're able to just grab and go. Because if you're doing, I don't know, dinner service for 300 that night, you do not have time to run back and try to chop up something. And all chefs know that if you don't have your mise en place in order, you will be in the weeds. All right. Now we can start off. I have some diced potato. That's going to be for our mashed potato. I shredded up some cabbage, shredded it nice and thin. I have some smoked turkey, which I made a beautiful stock with, the smoked turkey wing, and I chopped up the meat, which is going to go in the cabbage. Everybody loves that. I have my mirepoix here. Mirepoix is like the base of most stocks and sauces. So mirepoix is carrots, celery, and onion, and it's usually 50% onion, 25 on the carrot, and 25 on the celery. Mirepoix is like a saving grace if you're doing stocks, sauces, things like that. Suppose you a beautiful chicken stock, chicken bones, mirepoix, water, and some herbs if you like. 9 times out of 10, I like to use thyme, because thyme is very neutral. You see me putting thyme in a lot of stuff because thyme enhances, as opposed to like a tarragon, take over the flavor, or like tarragon, those other herbs, they would literally take over the flavors of whatever's going on. But thyme is very neutral. I have my mixture of peppers and shaved garlic. That's also gonna go with my cabbage. And I have some matchstick potatoes, which I julienne and fried up and seasoned with my Jagrahs Rub. That's gonna be a part of my garnish. I have some sour cream here, which is gonna go into my gravy once I get that going on. And we also have this is my turkey stock, roasted garlic oil, and some crushed tomato, which is gonna go with my meat. Now tonight I have a beautiful piece of chuck. Chuck comes from the shoulder of the animal. It's a nice marbly, muscly. It's great for braising. So if you're thinking of oxtails or stew or things like that, that's what it's good for. It's perfect for braising. And when I say braising is stewing in the oven. That's all that is. You stew on top of the oven. You're on top of the oven, and you braise inside the oven. On the stove. On the stove, stew. In the oven, braising. Same concept. All right. Now, I had a lot of questions. First, I want to thank everyone that sent their emails into my messenger. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will get all of these recipes out to you. And if anyone else is looking for these recipes, just send me your email addresses in Messenger, and I get them right out to you. Thank you for all the people that actually asked for the recipes. I truly appreciate it. I wanted to talk about people asking about things that I like to use. Meat in particular, I like to use. There's 3 different knives I like to use. One is Ludwig Schiff, which is in my toolbox at work. Now, me being a chef for the last, 30 some odd years, I have gathered quite a bit of utensils. I have 2 toolboxes, like the regular toolbox you go to the hardware store and grab. I have 2 of them full of knives, tongs. So if you can think it, it's in there. Usually, because I do a lot of off-prem catering. And when I was doing a lot of off-prem catering, if you're out about and you're out there sometimes you can't get near a store. I have everything inside of those toolbox down to salt and pepper, hot sauce, Tabasco, you name it, knives, tongs, multiple. So, but things that I like to use, this right here are Hinkles. This is a German, made in Germany and as well in Spain. This is an 8-inch. This is a saute, and I like to do a lot of my slicing and dicing and chopping with these right here. All right. And somebody made a comment the other day. They said those aren't any Walmart tongs. No, that pair of tongs I was actually using, I've had for like the last 10 years. Those tongs have been somewhere everywhere with me. And a lot of my equipment, I tend to only use them myself. Please take care of your knives. You don't want to put your knives in the dishwasher. You want to make sure that you wash them yourself and put them back where they're supposed to be. Because this right here is your saving grace. Your knife is that's like your best friend in the kitchen. All right? So you don't want anybody opening up cans with your knives, beating your knives up, because I've seen it done. I've had it done to mine, and I've probably done it to a couple of myself. Guilty as charged. And if it's a chef or a cook, or any of us out there in the culinary world that hasn't tried it, stop lying, because you know we have. If we're in the weeds and we rushing and that can of tomatoes is just not open, guess what? It's going to get open today. Here comes a knife, and we have busted open that way. All right. Now, like different oils and stuff, I like to use extra virgin. Find your quality extra virgin olive oil. There's millions of brands out there these days. It's just high quality because everyone is competing there, and everyone's the best, and this one is the best. But it's a lot of stuff out there. I like to use different spices, as well as, like this right here is a pretty good olive oil. This one here is just basically for sauteing and grilling, because it's not extra virgin. So you go to put an extra virgin in there, it's the heat will just burn it. It just don't hold the heat as well. Like vinegars, Calavita is pretty good. It's an aged red wine vinegar. I like, and things like that. And that's about basically all they have at the store these days, because you know, the supplies come in, supplies going out. All right. So now we're gonna get started on, first thing I wanna do is get my potatoes. If you always notice, I got my border always rolling. Cast iron, warm, oven at a 350, because you want, when you're braising, you don't want it on a high heat. You want it nice, low, and slow. All right. I got my oven set at 350. All right. Beautiful. All right. Get the potatoes in there. Getting me a lid on them. Then that heat up, that brings the heat right back up, because as soon as you put those cold potatoes in there, that temperature went straight down. Trust me. All right. Make sure we got this nice and hot. Beautiful. And get my meat together. I want to season them with a little salt. Fresh black pepper. And of course, a little beautiful Jagrahs Rub. All right. Flip you over. Let's go again. And I like to use kosher salt, sea salt, It depends on what I'm doing on that particular meal. Sometimes Himalayan. Fresh cracked black pepper. Beautiful. And again, Jagrahs Rub. Nice, nice, nice. You want to get it evenly across the meat. All right. See all them herbs and red pepper flakes and stuff? Good flavor inside of there. Great. Now. Beautiful. She's screaming. We're gonna hit it with a little oil. I got that roasted garlic oil. Oh yeah. Nice, nice. And what we're doing here now, we want to seal all of them juices inside. So when it goes into braise, it's gonna do its own thing. Whew. You should smell them herbs as soon as I hit that fire. All right. Great. Now, while that right there is going to do a nice sear, it's going to create that caramelization on the bottom. Turn them up nice and high. Beautiful. And now while that right there is searing, we're going to braise us a little cabbage. All right? These are those tongs we were talking about. I've had these tongs for 10. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah. Nice caramelization happening there. We're gonna wait till she get nice and hot. It'll only take a couple of seconds. Got some more roasted garlic oil. I love to cook with oils with flavor. Sometimes I make rosemary oil, I make thyme oil, chive oil. Not even just for cooking, but also for braising, for garnishing. All right. So that right there is getting nice and hot. Oh yeah. See how it got nice and brown? Seared all of those juices on the inside. Yes. All right. Beautiful. That's searing. Okay. Now my next move is going to be, I'm going to add my mirepoix as soon as that right there gets finished searing. And that right there, I'm going to get it down. It's going to grab that fond off the bottom of that plate, off the bottom of that cast iron skillet. Now, and the fond is your flavor. Fond is your best friend. Fond is the one that creates that sauce or that gravy that you want to layer over the top of your product. All right? Nice, nice. Shouldn't take but a minute for this right here to finish searing. Oh yeah. Just a few more seconds. All right. Do we have any questions? Hi everyone. Please like and share the video. Please like and share the video. Hey Talia. America Rentis. Hi, how are you? Darren Taylor. Hey man. Hi Edwina. Hi, Victoria. Please let me know where you're typing from, where you're watching from, I should say. Let me know what city you're in, what state you're in. All right, now. After my meat is seared, you're gonna put them right in this hotel pan, off to the side. See that? Everything nice and brown. All them juices are seared inside of there. Now that right there, that's your fond. All of this right here, that's the flavor. That's the base of your sauce right there. So with that, you're gonna add your mirepoix. All right, a little onion, a little celery, and a little touch of carrots. All right, now that right there is gonna begin to brown. Now, every time I'm making something like this, like a stock or a sauce, or I just wanna add I want to put a little piece of butter in there too, just to help out the bottom of that right there. All right. Now every time I'm making stocks, sauces, braising, anything of that nature, it always takes me back to a place called Top of the Sixes in Manhattan. When I remember I was a young whippersnapper, and I was learning. I was actually learning, because a lot of people think just because you went to culinary school that you're a chef as soon as you walk out of that school. Wrong. Please do not think that. Don't go into those restaurants or those kitchens and get your feelings hurt, because those guys and ladies in there, they will let you know. Trust me, and they let me know. This is 20, 30 years ago, but trust me. You know, coming out of school, you're young, you're courageous, and I was in New York, Manhattan. Trust me, a country boy in New York, and I didn't know what in the world was going on. At least I thought I knew what was going on. But it takes me back to Top of the Sixes, and the first time I remember that smell of making a demi, and a demi-glace is Espanol sauces, which is one of the mother sauces, reduced by half. Demi means half. And the roasting of the veal bones, and the roasting of the trim, and the mirepoix, that aroma, I was like, what in the world is that? And that's what you come up with. That's where your sauces and your stocks come from. Yeah. And if I was talking about mother sauces, the 5 mother sauces is Espanol, tomato, velouté, bechamel, hollandaise. Yes. Those are the 5 mother sauces. Those sauces basically, and some people say that mayonnaise is a mother sauce as well. But those are the sauces that you make other sauces with. Like your tomato would become your marinara or your bolognese. Your velouté is a chicken and chicken stock and roux. Bechamel is a cheese sauce. So that's where your sauces come from. The 5 mother sauces. Now here we go. We got this right here rolling. See all of that? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little tomato product to it. Just a little bit more tomato product. Alright. Then I want to get all of that stuff off the bottom of there. Beautiful. Now I'm going to take a little red wine, and that right there is going to deglaze the bottom of that pan. And that smell, this is what really takes me back to when I first made that first demi on my own, is the red wine with the root vegetables, all of that stuff mixed up together in there, and it just took me for a loop. I was like, what in the world is that? All right, and then I'm gonna take a little stock, add some stock to it, and I just want to bring that up to a boil real quick. I'm gonna smash me some garlic, a couple of garlic cloves, I'm just going to throw the garlic cloves right inside there. 1 piece of bay leaf, all you need is 1. All right. This right here is your braising liquid. That's going to also be your sauce. All right. Beautiful. Take this, and you're going to pour it right over the top of all of that right there. And you want your braising liquid to be just at the edge of your product. All right. Now see all of that caramelization, all that goodness inside of there? And what I tend to do is, wow, that right there smells so good. I take a little piece of plastic wrap. All right. A little piece of plastic wrap. And aluminum foil. Seal it in there. See that? Look, that plastic wrap acts like a pressure cooker. It keeps all that moisture in it, and also creates moisture as well. I know you're asking me, will that plastic wrap melt inside of there? Believe it or not, it won't. Yep. Oven is on. Beautiful. Throw that right there in the oven for, let's say, 2 hours. So you want it to braise nice and slow. All right, my potatoes is rolling. Good. Okay. Now, let's get some cabbage started. Garlic oil. Oh, she in there already. And she hot too. Nice. I want to get all these bell peppers, garlic, everything in there. See how I was doing this thing? I just wanted just to sweat down just a little bit. And sweating means that everything, the juices are being released from the heat, all right? Beautiful. And this also come back from a dish that I used to do at Top of the Sixes. Now, because years ago when I lived in North Carolina, we would cook our cabbage, and we would cook it like cook it. And then I would my chef at that time was Cliff Goodman, and he came up with this dish, and he wanted to do braised cabbage. I'm like, what in the world? So we got some red back then. We had red peppers, fresh thyme, a little touch of garlic, deglazed with a little white wine, and that was it. And it was ready to go. A little touch of stock, and it was going. I was like, really? I gotta taste this. And I tasted. I couldn't believe it. The crunchiness from that cabbage was just amazing. And it's not, everything is not cooked away from it. It still has body to it. All right, so that's good. That's cooked down enough. And I'm gonna add my cabbage. Beautiful. Now you got the garlic, the peppers, very nice, sauteing down. I want to add a little touch, just salt. And I know everybody said, Chef, what do you mean a touch? When I'm cooking, I'm in there. But it's figured it's maybe a teaspoon of salt and another teaspoon of pepper, maybe a dash here and there. All right, see now everything is coated and has a little crispiness to it. And we're gonna deglaze. Oh, what I want to do is, I forgot my turkey. Gotta have some turkey. Now, this is one thing we did not put in it at Top of the Sixes, was the smoked turkey. But think about you eating you some cabbage and you got a nice chunk of turkey. Ooh, you hear that sauteing up nicely? And it's gonna give it some nice smoky flavor. See what you got in there? Oh yeah. See, this is that food that is going to taste incredible the next day. Now, throw me some more turkey in there. Great. Now, and I have these asparagus, and I just want to just throw them in there. Oh yeah. That's what's happening right there. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to deglaze it. You hear that? All of that stuff that was on the bottom. With a little touch of white wine. And I'm going to hit it with a little bit of that turkey stock, that smoked turkey stock. And that right there is going to do its own thing. It's going to braise a little bit. See, this is when I was talking about stewing and on top of the stove and braising in the oven. Oh yes. I love pepper in my cabbage. it wakes it up a little something. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I want to check my potatoes real quick and see how they working out. Oh yeah, they ready. There we go. Now that right there is going to do its thing. I'm going to take these potatoes off and strain them. Nice. Okay. Now I'm going to let those drain. I want to make sure all of the liquid gets out of there. All right. Beautiful. All right. That's going. Now I'm going to slide you over. Right here. I turn that cabbage down. Now, I'm going to get that same cast iron skillet back out. Now I know y'all wondering, like, how in the world is that roast gonna be done? Well, ta-da! I prepared one earlier. I wanted to make sure that I went through all of the steps with everyone to show you exactly how it's done. And trust me, that one ain't gonna go to waste either. All right. So now, I want to get this right here hot. I'm going to uncover. Oh, come on. Take a look at this right here. Woo! There we go. Beautiful pot roast. Everything cooked down in there. Oh, see how tender that right there is? Gorgeous. Now, we're going to make us a roux. Because I like gravy. Sometimes I like the jus from it too. But I love a gravy with my pot roast. Alright? So we're going to create the roux. Come on over, America. Questions? Thank you, Lisa. That's the Lord inside of me. I'm trying. Oh my God. Hey, Julienne. Oh, which red wine? It's actually a red cooking wine that I actually use because I couldn't get. This is just something I grabbed from the produce market. Usually I would use like a Cabernet or a Pinot Noir, something to that effect. But this is what we're working with on the shut-in. All right. Hey, Wendy. Primo, yo-yo. Hey, Julienne. Thank you, Mary. Mike Day. Hi, Sherry Gordon. How are you? Bernadine. Thank you, Lawrence. Jason Spina, Chart House. Yeah, Cabernet sauce. You remember. Tallahassee, Florida. San Antonio, Texas. Woo! All right. Chicago in the house. Wilmington, North Carolina. Greensboro, North Carolina. Lorton, Virginia. Raleigh, North Carolina. Yes. Let me know where y'all calling from. I mean, where you're watching from. All right. Now, my cabbage is just about, because I don't want it to cook till it's gone. All right. So now I'm gonna get me some butter. All right, she hot. Oh yeah, she hot. Now I'm about to create a roux. Roux is a thickening agent. All right. Beautiful. And you know what? While that roux is doing that, I'm gonna also do my cream and butter for my mashed potatoes. All right. Grab a little bit more butter. I know y'all, I love my butter dish. Oh, I'm looking for the pan. All right. Now, throw me a sprig of fresh thyme in there with it. It's gonna release some nice juices. All righty. Put that right there in the back and let you come up. Let me tidy up a little bit here. All right. Great. Cabbage is ready. All right. Now see, now that's the butter. There go your flour. And what we're gonna make here, we're gonna make a brown roux. All right. I want my, it's gonna take its time. Beautiful. See, the milk solids from the butter and the flour is gonna begin to, brown. And what you're gonna get a nice nutty flavor. All right. And a lot of brown roux they use for sauces, gravies, also gumbo. Matter of fact, the darker the roux, the better the gumbo. They say the gumbo is all in the roux. See how it's turning nice and brown, and it's getting that nutty flavor. It's literally, it smells like a pecan mixed with a peanut. It's amazing how that does that. Now, if you use a white roux, it thickens very, very fast. But then you gotta boil it, because if you thicken with a white roux, you're gonna end up with that starchy flavor, and you don't want that starchy flavor in there. All right, see, it's turning brown right before your eyes. Beautiful. I'm just gonna let it go just a few more seconds. I'm gonna try to get it like brown. Yes, it would. Down south, they would call that a 40-weight gravy. You absolutely right. Ursula. That's exactly what they would call that. A 40-weight gravy. I haven't heard that in a long time. Yup. Matter of fact, my younger brother Brian, he would always talk about a 40 weight gravy. That was his thing. He loved gravy. Trust me, he loves gravy. He loves fried chicken and he loves spaghetti. And trust me, he can make it too. All right, see now how it turned nice and brown? Let's turn you down a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to start to add my stock. Now, I'm gonna add it right from this pan. Or should I grab a ladle and be safe? All right. Ooh. All right. Add that stock. Beautiful. See that right there? It's going to take all of this right here. Now it's time to put it all in there. All right. Nice. My 40 weight gravy. Ursula, you brought back memories. Now see how that roux, that brown roux kept that color on there? Isn't that lovely? Has a nice finish. Let's see how much more it'll take. Great. Oh yeah. That right there. Oh, that is so beautiful. I'm just gonna add just a touch more stock to this. And now all of them flavors from earlier had the bay leaf, the fresh thyme, the garlic, all of that stuff cooked down inside of that meat. And then that meat released those juices. And that's what you end up with. I'm gonna slide you right back on here for a second or two. I wanna taste it to make sure. Oh Lord, you don't even have to even add no salt, pepper, nothing. Woo! Thank God for drippings. All right. Now, whew, you know what? I might just throw this a little bit more pepper in there. Just to give it a little fire. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Grand. Okay, now, I got this sitting to the side. There go my steak. I want to take this cabbage off the top of here, which is beautifully braised. Oh yeah, you see that steam coming out of there? I want y'all to look at this. Look at the colors on that cabbage. Wow. With that meat, that who don't want, I can eat just the cabbage. Beautiful. Now, and get my mashed potatoes. Nice, nice. Turn you up just a little bit. See, now I got my butter. Oh, can't go without the roasted garlic. I'm sorry. We're gonna smash this roasted garlic right here up a little bit. Oh yeah, see that? That's what you want. You want like a little paste. Chop them up a little bit. Ooh. All right. Beautiful. Now, my potato masher. Right, mash these potatoes up. Get this roasted garlic in there. All right. Let's mix all of that right there up nice and good. Next, let's get my cream and butter. All right. Let's put something here. A little salt. Gotta have you some black pepper. Some people use white pepper so they don't have to see it, but that white pepper is strong. You don't want to make no mistakes and put too much white pepper in there. Your whole meal will be ruined. Put a little bit more cream. Trust me, extra fat ain't gonna hurt nobody. Let's taste them. A little salt. Oh wow, that roasted garlic is, whew, that is serious in there. And that thyme. I hope everyone is liking and sharing the video. I hope everyone is enjoying the video as well. All right, so my mashed potatoes is done. And as Ursula said, my 40 weight gravy is done. That really took me back. My brother Brian, he could kill some gravy. For real. All right. Get it nice and clean. Now you know we got to plate them up nice and pretty, right? All right. Put you over here. Oh, I forgot something. Now, here's something that I do love to do. My gravy, I'm gonna hit it with a little touch of sour cream. Now that sour cream is gonna make it rich, fortified. It is going to create some, it's gonna wake them other flavors up inside of there. There's acid in there. It's gonna, I forgot that part. Oh yeah. It's like adding butter. That's how rich that sour cream is. All right. Nice, nice. Beautiful. Now, got that. Ooh. Let me get my knives over here. And this over here. I'm gonna bring my platter. Remember, these are meals. They are dynamite the next day. So if you're home tonight and you don't have to worry about what you're gonna cook tomorrow, it's already ready, because you know there's always leftovers with pot roast and potatoes. All right. Let's Let's get him out here. All right. I'm gonna put the rest of this right on in this 40 weight cream. She got me laughing. Thank you, Ursula. I needed that. Now, let's find out how tender it is. Woo! See that right there? Oh, yes. You don't even, I can just push the knife. I'm just trying to make it look cute. You can just literally push the knife through it. All right. Okay. Now, let's get this meat right on the platter. Oh yeah. Let me get you right over the top. Oh, that is just downright. Oh. Oh yes. I hope y'all having a good time out there. Because this right here is a serious meal here. This is what they call grown folks. Oh yes. Now, we got your pot roast sitting there. And remember, now if everybody's sitting at the table, they waiting for something to eat, we get this platter together, sit it right in the middle. Get me a spoon. Here we go. Woo! Oh yeah. If you could smell the roasted garlic coming out of them potatoes, wow. That right there is just incredible. Yeah, might as well pile them up high. Ain't gonna be nothing left. The kids will love it. The significant others will love it. The whole family will love it. Now, I'm gonna turn this around like this. And here comes your color. You got this beautiful cabbage. See that right there? Nice Julienne. It's not big and falling all over the place. Easy to chew. Oh yes. No, y'all, I'm not fixing this plate just for me. All right. And now my gravy. Slide him over here. Grab me a ladle. Which I just had it. Beautiful. I'm just going to make a little space over here. Whee! Are we liking and sharing? And I hope y'all enjoying. I want to thank the ones that wake up the next day and watch it. Here we go. Now, I'm going to take that gravy. We're going to ladle them right across the top of that right there. Oh yeah. Push him in a little bit. put some more gravy on there. Oh yeah. Nice, nice. And just for garnish, we'll take you a little piece of cilantro. I like fresh herbs, period. You can put them right there in the middle. All right. And then for a garnish for my potatoes, I got some matchsticks. You take some matchsticks and put them right on top, like so. Beautiful. I got a little fresh thyme. I just want to sprinkle around. Alrighty. So now we got this beautiful dish. Tonight we have braised cabbage with smoked turkey stock. I made the stock from the turkey wings, as you can see, with red and green bell peppers. I threw some little asparagus in there just to, I had them here. We got a pot roast, seared, cooked in its own juices, red wine with my 40 rate gravy. We got roasted garlic mashed potatoes, garnished with matchstick potatoes. All right. So you know the next thing we have to do, what is that? I think we might have to taste it. Y'all want me to taste it? Let me see what y'all say. Hallsboro, Mamie Beatty, New Orleans, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, California. That's what I'm talking about. LA staying in the house. Ladson, South Carolina. Beautiful. PG in the building. Hi, Tamara. Well, Prophet Gabriel, I'm going to tell you the truth. I do it like this because I figured everyone is already did their day and everything else is going on, and they probably sitting down trying to figure out what to do. And why not find out how to cook a little food? Golden, how are you? Mouth water. Thank you. Judith Millard. Judith Millard, hey! V-Dub, that's all right. I text you anyway. Amazing. My videographer is awesome. Guess what? That videographer, I want to thank her so very, very much. That is my beautiful wife, Stephanie, which deals with this every 2 days. Bless her heart. Louis Lebrano, my man. How are you, sir? Louis Lebrano was one of the first chefs I ever worked with. Long, long time ago. God. Thank you for joining, sir. Linda Hamilton, hey. Hey, Leah McLeese. Apostle Ulysses Davis. All right now. Praise the Lord. Yashika. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hey Monique. I truly appreciate it. Brother James. Hello, that looks good. Thank you, Apostle. Beverly Washington. Star X Smith. Nobody, just me. I would love to smash all of that. Thank you, Star X Smith. Barbara Taylor. Corey Fields. Corey Fields was my man back in the day. Still is. High school classmates. Ryan Howard, what's up, cousin? North Carolina in the building. Hey Jeff, what's up, man? It is beautiful to see all these people. Wow. All right. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to grab me a little water. All that talking, you get parched. Now, I don't know what everybody else eating. This is mine. Just kidding. I don't even need that knife. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a little plate and put it to the side. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to take me a little bit of cabbage. Take me a little touch of this here. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. And a little bit of these mashed potatoes. I just want just a little extra gravy on top of mine. I'm sorry. All right. And see, look, I don't need no knife to cut that. That thing right there just, whoo. Lord have mercy. I bought that knife out there to make it look cute. All right. So, make sure I take me just a little piece. I want to get everything on one spoon, on one fork. Wow. That 30-weight gravy, Ursula. Mashed potatoes and the crunch from the cabbage. It's not cooked away. It's not like mush. You know, some of that cabbage you get, you can eat it with your tongue. You want to have some texture to your food. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. I'm just gonna get one more piece. Sorry guys. Wish y'all were here. That is amazing. Woo! Annie! That right there was something to reckon with. So remember, tonight I was preparing meals that actually would last for a couple of days. You're in the house. You don't have to worry about going out. Relax and enjoy. Get up, making some bacon, eggs, and cheeses and those kind of things. Maybe eat a sandwich for lunch. Or maybe just don't eat lunch at all, you know. But then you don't have to worry about what the kids gonna eat for dinner, because it's already prepared and you know it's delicious from the day before. Leftovers are always so good. All right. I want to thank everyone for watching all week long. This has been a lot of fun for me. I hope it was a lot of fun for you. Remember, we need to stay inside, keep yourself covered. Cover your families with the 91st Psalm. That is a prayer of covering for your whole family, not just for yourself. Everything else was delicious and beautiful. I hope everyone enjoyed. And if you have any questions, I'll take them now before I get off. And remember to like and share. You can also follow me on Instagram, Jagrahs, Jagrahs. Also on YouTube, Jagrahs. And also on Facebook, the Bishop of Culinary Art, because my personal page is flooded and it won't accept nothing else. So just go to my Facebook page, the Bishop of Culinary Art, like that, and share it. Like it and share it. Also on Instagram, you'll see a lot of these posts. You'll see some things that I've done in the past and also some future work. And if you go to YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like it. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, it's Friday. I hope everyone is ready for the weekend. It's good to hear voices, to see people. I got a lot of texts and a lot of positive feedback, and just to hear from friends I haven't talked to in a long time. I really appreciate it, and thank God for you all. Thank God for you watching, and I want to say thank you and enjoy the weekend. It is Friday. Good night. Mwah.